everyone, it's Grizz. I'm not in the garage, I'm in the lounge because this bad boy, this beautiful petrol tank, is so nice. It's so gleamingly beautiful paintwork. But the petrol tank has been painted and now I'm going to cover it all in stickers. The tank looks flipping amazing. I love it. But my decision was to go with this this gloss black, just so it would kind of pop a little bit here and there and look kind of cool rather than just being matte black like the standard. And also it was much cheaper for me to have it done by my mate who was painting it. So all good, love it. It's such a lovely job. I feel bad putting stickers on it, but it's gonna happen. Stickers going on. If at any point in time someone gets bored with me stickers, if I decide to sell it or if I get bored with the stickers, I'm going to have a lovely paint job underneath. All the other plastics are brand new, so it's going to look really cool. These stickers, hold on a sec. Right, so these stickers, I mean, they're great stickers. They look great on the bike and they look great on the tank. But the only thing I would say, I mean, these really are kind of intended for kind of scrambler bikes, I guess, off-road bikes, which you would probably put on them on to provide a fair bit of protection to your panels as well. So they're very hard wearing, I guess, really, not necessarily protection. So it's kind of hard wearing, and they're quite thick, these stickers. So the downside with that, when you're putting on such a big thick sticker, it's not like working with a vinyl that breathes. This doesn't breathe at all. You put it on and it's like mission impossible to get it on without getting air bubbles in it. So you do end up with a lot of air bubbles. Now, you know, if you try your utmost to try and get them on, if you decide to fit this kit yourself, just take your time, use the applicator to kind of get it on and squeeze out as much air as you go. I had a chat with the manufacturer about air bubbles and they are getting stuck there, and they said the best thing to do is to use a pin and pierce the film, a very, very thin needle or pin or whatever, and pierce the sticker and then push the air out that way, which works very well, but you do end up with the most minute little hole. If you're a perfectionist like me, it's a bit of a kind of toss up in between having an air bubble there and having a tiny little prickle. So yeah, it all depends which you're most against, pricks or bubbles basically. So yeah, that is my kind of take on that. But overall, the quality of the stickers is very good. It looks very nice on the bike, on the plastics, but the air bubbles are a bit of a bummer. And the more you heat these up, I didn't say it in the previous video, if you get them too hot, the glue kind of starts bubbling up as well, and then you end up with even more bubbles. So be careful not to get these stickers too hot basically if you're applying them yourself. But otherwise, I would say it looks bloody good. Let's have a look at the tank and I'll show you what I've done so far on the other side. This side, it looks bloody beautiful. This paint, I should really leave it, but the decision to cover it in stickers is already done. Let's have a look at the other side because I really like it. Let's have a look. Right, and here it is. What an awesome paint job it is too. I know you're all probably thinking, Grizz is nuts, you really shouldn't be covering this in stickers. It's the ultimate crime to an absolute superb paint job. But that's just the way it is, guys. Committed to it, and Grizz is pushing forward, going to put on the rest of the stickers. So that's the one side which looks absolutely bloody amazing, but I think the other side looks pretty bloody amazing as well. There we go, ta-da! Yeah, it will say KTM when this front panel is on as well. Yeah, really happy with it. I think it looks really cool. I think the whole bike is going to look really cool when it's all done. Excited to see it all finished now. Don't hate me too much for covering up such a wonderful paint job, but I just had to do it. Right, let's stop messing around. Let's get this bike finished and back together and out on the road. Okay, join me in the garage shortly. Well, like now. Look into the eyes, not around the eyes. Look into the eyes, and you're under. And you're back in the room. Right, hello everyone. Yeah, we're in the garage. Hey presto, I've already started doing some work. I've taken off the screen, because this screen was never really, actually, I don't really think intended for this bike. Someone's made a right bodge of it, and this kind of front headlight shield and the headlight itself is quite loose. So I'm going to have a closer look at that, take that apart. Just taking that off quickly. I've taken off the front shields off the tank, and there is the condition. Can you see? I mean, they're quite kind of marked up in places. They've been painted. These were originally orange, and someone's painted them back black and put stickers on. So that's going. I've got new ones for those. That is, where are those? That's one of them, covered in dust. That's one. So yeah, you'll get more of an idea when you see it all in place. I've also taken off the front mudguard, which you can see was actually quite marked up. Can you see that? So I'm not just, well, I don't really need to do it, but I want to do it. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, I guess, and I want it looking all nice. And I've got the new stuff here. So yeah, you've probably seen a bit of this in the previous videos. That's the mudguard ready to go on. We've got the rear seat over here, the rear seat, and the new headlight shield. What else? I've also got to do, I've still got a few more stickers left to do. Got this little bit here, which got a few other bits to do. Stickers to go on this little front bikini bit at the top, so that bit's got to go on. I've got little covers for the front mudguard as well, 2 of those, and some covers to go on the swing arm as well. So yeah, hopefully it'll look nice. We've got K&N air filter. That's going to go in, make it breathe a lot better. 2 new spark plugs, Iridium IX Iridium plugs. I really recommend the Iridium plugs. Oil and filter, K&N filter. I had to buy a thin walled spark plug socket to be able to get the plugs out, because you need a really thin one. Basically, a standard won't fit in there. So that's that. There are other bits and pieces. I've got orange chain adjusters. There is some really nice orange handlebars, which I've got as well, but I'm not going to get those out at the moment. Really excited to get it stripped down and get the new bits on it. The downside to doing all this is actually just making me feel like I need to start like putting new nuts and bolts on it and cleaning and painting everything and making it all really nice. But for now, I'm just going to do the bodywork, and then I'll see how we go from there. I need to sell off all these old bits to recuperate some funds, because I've just keep spending and spending and I'm not selling. So I need to sell off some of the bits to bring things back in balance. And yeah, it makes more sense then, doesn't it? So let's get it stripped down. I'm not going to film all this stripping down. I expect this is quite a long video as it is. I might have to make it another one again after this. This is going to be a build series. Well, it is a build series already. This will be part 2. Grizz is talking rubbish. Sorry guys. Right, I'm going to stop talking rubbish and I'm going to get this bad boy stripped down and get the new parts on it. But before I put the new parts on it, I'm going to give it the service. Oil change, filter, plugs and all that jazz. Alright guys. so that is it. It's stripped down. Woohoo! Here we are, we're right down. Everything's off, down to this filter, and it's looking pretty grubby. Let's take these little trumpets off. Yeah, they're quite big, aren't they? So anyway, get them off, like that. Quite nice, I like the way that happens. They come off. Filter, it's grubby, it's disgusting. It needs replacing, so the K&N's going to go in the place of that one. Got to do the spark plugs next, and yeah, there's a little bit involved in that. I'm actually gonna cut this one here because I don't want to make these vlogs too long. And join me on the next one when I take the plugs out, do the oil change, get the K&N filter in, and we'll get the bodywork on with the rest of the stickers. So yeah, can't wait to get that together and see this baby in one piece in its new set of clothes. Okay, thank you everyone, thanks for watching, see you on the next one, bye.